I feel the need for speed. And this time I'm talking about windfoiling. I want to beat my personal best. My personal best is around 52 kilometers an hour. And actually I would love to take it to 55 kilometers an hour. If I want to go fast on windfoil gear, I want low drag, I want high power from my sail, I want wind speeds that are high enough to reach those maximum speeds, and I want a stable setup. The low drag will come from small front and back wings. The profile of the sail, the depth of the profile of the sail needs to be right. The amount of loose leads need to be right. And I need to set my mast foot position and the boom height exactly where they need to be. If you're not completely in trim at high speed, you won't be able to fly level when a gust hits. You don't want the nose to go down or up. It's time to go back into the car. I'm driving towards my home spot where the forecast looks really good. It's pretty scary to go faster than 45 kilometers an hour, but now it's time to beat my own fear and to beat my own personal best and go beyond what I've ever done before. I'm gonna take you along on my quest for more speed. For this quest I will be using my starboard foil slalom 81 cm wide board, partnered with a 5.0 or 6.0 Hyperglide 5 from Severn. For maximum speed and minimum drag I will be using the 560 front wing in low wind conditions and the 420 front wing in high wind conditions. In both cases I will combine it with the 190 square centimeters back wing. I have a record in which I record all my personal best speeds, and 51.7 is my current best speed. I did it once more than a year ago on the 620 front wing combined with the 210 back wing, and then again this year exactly the same speed, 51.7 with the 420 front wing and the 190 back wing. So I really want to beat this speed this time, and it's pretty hard as my home spot is rather gusty. The setup feels good, it's stable, and the first few runs feel okay. To be fast on the foil you need to trim your foil for speed. That means that it will be more difficult to get onto the foil and to pick up speed, but once you are at speed it's comfortable and stable. You can trim the foil for different speeds by using different back wings, different angles of your back wing and different fuselages. You want your rig to stay as upright as possible. That means that you need much longer harness lines than you would normally use. Here I'm using 32 to 40 inch 0.7 harness lines specially made for windfoiling. In my first few runs I didn't get the speed I wanted. I just got stuck on 44-45 kilometers an hour, and that's all. So I need to push harder. That looks like quite a nice gust. Let's try to squeeze some speed out of it. Oh no, no touchdowns. Whoa, try to control that board. Let's see what happened there. I was on quite a broad reach, and then all of a sudden touched down, just couldn't control it anymore, and just slammed the water with 46 kilometers an hour. At least it was 46 kilometers an hour, so it was faster than the runs before. But now I want to go faster while being fully in control. With every run I feel I'm more in control, I'm going faster, so that's a good sign. There are a few windsurfers around, and you can really see the advantage of the foils in those gusty conditions. Where the foil just keeps flying in those lulls, the windsurfers lose their speed and have to wait for another gust while the foil just keeps going. The gusts just aren't strong enough to get that speed over 50 kilometers an hour. I get stuck around the 45-46 kilometers an hour range every time, and I feel I'm lacking power even though I'm using my 6.0 Severn sail and I have my bigger front wing, the 560. Another great advantage of using foils for speed runs is that it's so easy to track upwind again when going back. So basically I'm now heading upwind to gain some ground and then turn around and head for the western part of my home spot where the waves are smoother, the wind is stronger and the gusts are longer, so I have a better chance to go faster. Looks like the wind is slightly picking up, and that will be nice for a good speed run. Hopefully I can catch a good gust. This is a pretty good gust. It feels much smoother than the other ones. I feel I'm going faster. 45, 46, 47, even 48, 49 kilometers. Come on! This run felt very good. I felt really in control, but I just needed a few more knots of wind and the gust to stay on for just a little longer. I'm afraid this is the end of the GoPro battery life for today. I will do a few more runs without the GoPro and then call it a day. This will be continued. I will not give up. Well, that's the end of day one, and unfortunately I did not succeed in beating my personal best. At first I got stuck in a range of 45, 46 up to 49 kilometers an hour. Later, when the battery was already dead and done, I did a 50.9, so almost 51, but I still need to find a bit of extra speed. The plan was originally to go with the 420 front wing, but unfortunately the wind wasn't strong enough, so I had to switch back to the 560, and that also did not help. For now I'm really happy because I had a really nice session. My average speed was pretty good at 35 kilometers an hour, so that means that there is more in there as well for the top speed. I came really close. My personal best is 51.7 kilometers an hour, but I only reached 50.9, so I came 0.8 of a kilometer an hour short. I will not give up. Faster on windfoil gear will be continued. Thank you very much for watching, and if you liked the video, of course leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel of the Windsurf Coach so you don't have to miss out on any of the action. I will see you on the next episode of Faster for windfoil gear, or I will see you on the water.